Well, hello all you beautiful internet peeps out there in the interwebs. This is Tashland and I've got Charlie the dog and Puddin' and Pie the pussycats, and we're welcoming you to Prison Architect. And this is where we're on a large prison, and we're doing something. We've got events, so we've got something different going on there. And we've also got temperature, so we're having to put like radiators and that sort of thing in. We've built our basic detention centre, and we've also fulfilled the officers' criteria, so we can actually now have another grant. And I think last time when I was doing some of the planning, I was sort of thinking, oh well, yes, we can have a chapel and that sort of thing. And what I didn't consider was this actually having doctors and that kind of thing. So I might have to change these plans just a little bit, but that it's it's good. So I'm going to take that one, the inmate health and well-being. Use your words, Tash. And I am going to go into planning, and I think we can stick with the basic sort of structure, but I think that we want, because you have to remember I've got put a boiler in like the worst possible place looking at that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is actually remove that and just move it up one so we can bring this wall down. So we will dismantle that and we'll take it off pause so that they can get on with doing that. It'll make a few things flash, but it'll be worth it in the long run. So now we go back to planning and we'll go to our walls, because you see what we're going to need is, I'm going to just put that there as a reminder. So this is essentially going to be a corridor of sorts. We're not going to really need that as a wall, are we? But we'll need a corridor like this and like so. So whatever we plan to put in here has to include the fact that we have a corridor. And I mean, this is quite good. I would suggest that we put, it doesn't have to be really big, but just here. Right, now you can see that that's made those not work. But that's only temporary, because we're going to go back, put our water boiler in, and just bring it one back like that. And that should be fine. That should fix that. So we'll go back to our planning, go back to walls. So what we will have is, I'm going to put the entrance to the infirmary right there. And then we'll go to objects and we will have hospital beds. Kind of want to be able to, oh, there we go. That works quite nicely. We don't need that many. And then what we'll have here will be our morgue. So that fits quite nicely. So we'll have an infirmary. What we also want to have is we do want to have a cleaning cupboard. Doesn't need to be too big, because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 prisoners that are going to go in there. So it doesn't need to be massive. So we've got a cleaning cupboard. Could even, I think, make that even smaller, make it a narrow little cleaning cupboard like that. And then just a titchy little laundry. And I'd like to put in a shop, I think. Then we have a little bit of an awkward space here, although we could bring something like that, which that's quite a large area. That could probably be a chapel. I wish you could sort of label things. I mean, you can't even, if I was to go into rooms, I can't. Let's expand this out. Yeah, I don't, half the stuff I'm trying to build I haven't even learned yet. Okay, so if we go into planning, let's see if I can do a little bit of weird writing so that we remember that this is the cleaning cupboard, and we want this to be the laundry. We're designating this as a shop, and this will be, oops, no, the chapel. Okay, and we also need visitation, don't we? So many things to remember. I think we should have visitation here, so we can actually filter people through this way. It's a bit difficult because they'll probably just end up coming all the way through here anyway. But I'd like to try and put visitation in here, and then put visitors' booths along here like this. So we have an entrance here and an entrance here. And I would probably even go so far as to, oops, just to mess up, as to put a wall there and remove that wall there like that. And then what we will have is, I'll probably make that a double entrance there. There's an entrance there and there for visitors. And then what we can have here is a classroom and a workshop. And we've got this sort of space. See, I really don't like the fact that they're going to have access to that boiler. I think if we bring this down, and then just have that, and we can have a staff door so they can maintain that if they need to, just so that the prisoners don't have access. And then we can bring this as a wall, and that can be a door in there into the infirmary. And you know, we have a door here into the cleaning cupboard, into the laundry, to here, just marking out where our doors will be. As an extension, it's not ideal, but I think it'll work. Seem to have this open space here. Storage there. Really not sure what I'm going to put in that little walled off space. But okay. What we need to do is, let's see how our research is doing. Okay, so we can do a bit of security. We're waiting for psychology. That's good. We could do with building that extension now. So we'll go to our foundations. I'm going to put it on pause. And we're going to go to concrete. And so what we really need is, we need to concrete at least to there, and then to there. Then we will bring this as a corridor down to here. La 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 la. To there, and then this will come down to there. This will come down to here. They'll come around the back because I haven't completed the fence or the wall. That'll do us for now. And it also makes this kind of secure. So then we go to objects, and we will want a large jail door in there, and we will want one in here. As far as utilities are concerned, I'm presuming that this will bring at least some hot water around. We're going to need electricity coming through here at the very least. So we'll zap that across there, bring it down over here, and we'll zap this one down and over there. Hopefully that'll all link up. That should do us fine. So we'll just let them crack on with that. Do we need? We probably need to hire some staff. We'll need to hire a chief and a foreman. And we're going to need to make some separate offices for our psychologist, which I think we'll probably put around here. So while they're building, we can go back into planning. And it'd be quite nice to put in a couple, maybe, psychologist offices, or just one. We can fit him in over here, or in here even. No, I want to leave that. We could put his office in here though. We definitely could. So there. So just put that in there. It's the bare minimum. We give him a door. No, that's not going to work because we don't want the prisoners. We're kind of blocking them from going that way, aren't we? We don't want the prisoners to go there. Where would we put it? I haven't planned this very well at all. I mean, I could. Where this chapel is, if I actually put a corridor along here, then we can subdivide the chapel, and this can become the psychologist's office right there. Yeah, okay, that'll work. What we want is, we definitely want groundskeeping, cleaning and prison labour. Here we want deployment and patrols. You can start doing prison policy, and then education. Surveillance will be good. Let's get them researching all of that. And that. Pay for it while we can, you know. And we'll just crank this up. We don't have any prisoners. And I've just noticed here, it's spring, it's overcast, and it's 12 degrees C. I hadn't noticed that. I'm so observant, aren't I? Yes, I didn't put any power through here. Let's do that. And down here, make sure they don't connect up. Oh, that's all running from the same thing anyway. Okay, that's fine. This one's the independent one over there. Okay. There was a lot of cha-ching, 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 cha-chinging. Okay, so this means we can now put our walls in. I think I'm pretty finalized with them, so we will get them cracking on here. I quite like this thinking on my feet here. And this is what I really like about this game, is there's absolutely nothing that you have to do, but it does continually throw different challenges out to you, and to me that's what a game should do. Keep you on your toes. Do I want to replace this fence with wall? I possibly do. So let's take that down, and then they can put that up as a wall. I think we've done the extra grant. Yeah, 3 grants. So I'm going to actually go for the investments one, because we've got cash. So that's a good thing to do while we don't have prisoners in. And there we go, that is coming down. So we can now replace that with some concrete wall, which I think is way better. And now as far as objects are concerned, we can start putting in the medical beds. There's a medical bed there, and there, and there, 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 and there, and then the morgue slab. So then we can go into rooms, and we can designate this as the infirmary, and this little bit as the morgue. As far as doors are concerned, I think that an ordinary door will be just fine. And I think that that's probably true of all of these rooms. This one definitely needs to be a staff door, although staff only. And then rooms. Boo 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 doo doo. We need cleaning cupboard. Where are you? There. I require cleaning. Oh, we'll get that soon. Okay. I presume that'll be the same for laundry. Cleaning cupboard is that laundry? Yeah. That was going to be the shop, and we don't have shop. We'll get when we get prison labor. This was going to be our chapel, so let's designate the chapel. And I know it's going to fail, but that's fine. This was going to be our office. Where's offices? Office. This will be an office. This was going to be visitation. I think if I just assign it, it's just going to make it easier for me. I can furnish it all later. As this was going to be our common room. Yeah, I hadn't decided, but I think, yeah, common room here will be just right. And then it was workshop and classroom, and I'm not sure. Classroom I can't. There's also a mail room. Oh, it gets worse. We could possibly put a mail room over here. We could extend this out. So that's not the end of the world. Materials. I want my go faster floor. I'll put that in there. That in over there. That in there, and then the ceramic floor, I think everywhere else. Oh, except the office. And there gets white tiles. Okie dokie. And we're going to want ceramic floor along this huge corridor. I don't know why I did that, but I don't care. And go fluster. Go fluster, Flo. Oh dear me. That's another thing I want to do. Is I want to put gravel in. No, that's not doing it. Gravel in there and in there. And yeah, we're gonna get grass there for now. I also want all of this to be grass. Like so. I'm just spending money hand over fist. I don't care. You know, we want visitors to see this place and think that, yeah, it's not that bad. It's half decent after all. Even though we know it's different. We know it's evil. Ah, no, actually. I want this to be gravel. Okie dokie. So, common room. Let's furnish that common room. Ah, look, we've got shop now. So we can turn that into a shop. Classroom. I'm sure that's big enough for a classroom. It is. What's the size? 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's right up to there. And that's not big enough for a workshop then. No. Okay. Mailroom will have to come over here probably, where I've just put all that grass. Let me cancel that. No. let's not waste money. Back to rooms. So I was looking for cleaning cupboard and getting sidetracked as usual. Here's the laundry. We'll pop that in there. And then cleaning cupboard. And that will be a workshop. Doesn't have all the stuff in it yet, but so far looking okay. So let us finish the common room. I was trying to think, should I get it ready to actually let some prisoners in? But we're not in any dire state as far as finances are concerned. So let us build. We'll put in a pool table. We're going to need to hire some cleaners soon because, man, this place is looking disgusting. Oh, I'll need to change that, won't I? That's okay. We'll need some, I think we'll just put benches in here in this common room. And they can have a TV, and I think we can also give them some phone booths. And a radio. Do we have, where's the radio? Put the radio over here, shall we? Somewhere random. So that'll be our common room. Cleaning cupboard stuff's already going in. The laundry, we need laundry machines and all that. I love they're called laundry machines. Where's our plumbing? Probably up here. We probably only need that much in there. So if we go to utilities, I wonder if we need to put hot water in. That would be interesting. We need small pipes, I think. And I don't know if we need hot water down there, but I'll do that. And we'll see how that goes. What else do we need in our laundry? A laundry basket and an ironing board. Okay, so we'll grab the ironing board, put that in there, and then, you know, lots and lots of laundry baskets. Ta-da! Okay, a shop. It needs a shop front. That's what I did wrong here. That's okay. Let's find a shop front. Not sure which way around that should go. That looks more like it, doesn't it? Okay, well, we can put that there. That's fine, isn't it? And we need some shop shelves. What else do we need? Needs a table. Okay, well, we can do a table, can't we? Table. Ooh, that's long. We'll put a table right there. Okay, now our chapel. We require an altar. Let's have a look for that. Put that. What's the right way for this? That's the only way. Okay. And we need some prayer mats. So we'll put a nice line of mats like this. down there. And of course we need some pews. And I also like putting some chairs in because then we can hold programs there. So we'll put a couple of chairs in over there. Should have probably put them over there. Yes, the office, we were going to put fancy tiles in. Another thing that I haven't put in here, not jail doors, windows. Let's get some of these large windows and start putting in some windows. Ka-ching, ka-ching goes my money. There we go. Okay, so we've done that. Our chapel is now functional. For this office, well, we're going to need a few chairs because he's going to be holding sort of counselling there. Plus he's got to have his own little space here with his desk, and he's probably going to need more than one filing cabinet, and that should be it for that. Do we have to search that for contraband already? Oh, you know. Okay, and then a classroom. There we need we'll need a chair for teacher, so we'll put teacher over here, and an office desk, and over there, and then we need some school desks, don't we? Sure, I saw them down here. Maybe I didn't. Sure, I saw them. Well, yeah, there we go. Thought I did. So we'll have them like so. Quite a big classroom for 8 prisoners. No, what's it? It's 16, isn't it? Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3. Only 12. Now the workshop, and if you're hearing any scrapping and scraping, my dog's got some conjunctivitis in his eye, so I have to put him in one of those, those sort of plastic cones. So he's my flower pot dog at the moment. But yes, so it's him that's making the noise. So we want a workshop saw. There's no rotation on the saw, so it goes in where it goes in. And we need a workshop press. Put that there, and we're also going to put in a carpenter table over here. And it does require some tables, so I'm trying to. I was thinking if we have a table for each bench. Might make it a bit efficient. We'll just see what the power for that is. Oh, that's okay. It's probably that one's going to need power. Or maybe it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. And now the visitation. Okay. And so now we want visitor booths. Booths. Visitor, prisoner. Yeah. Oops. That's okay. What I will do is we will put a concrete wall just there. There we go. And I have to go into the planning and remove that dot. Okay, so we've pretty much got this. I'm not sure how you can see. Oh, there we go, temperature. Okay, so it's nice and toasty here, and it's nice and toasty here, but we're starting to get a little bit chilly over here, so we're going to need to put in some more radiators. It's quite nice that you can see that. So the radiators here. Where did I see radiators? It must be just in objects. There we go. So we're going to need to put in a radiator over there, one over there, one there. Oh, how am I going to put one? I'll put that there. Here in this chapel, in the office, the classroom, workshop, and here. And we're probably going to need some radiators along here. And then I'm going to have to work out what we're doing with the pipes. I'm pretty sure that this one should be able to connect to these radiators. And to that. I have a feeling I'm going to need another boiler for this one, though. So I think what we'll have to do is put a water boiler in there. I know we're going to have to put a staff door in here so that they can get to it. And then once that's in, we'll hook those other ones up. So if we look here, and now we look at temperature, yeah, that's looking nice and toasty all around there. A little chilly down that corridor, but it's only a passage, so it's really chill in the yard. But you know what? It's outdoors. I'm not heating the outdoors. Okay, so we'll wait until that water boiler's in. Oh, there it is. It's in. Okay, so now what we need to hook it up to the power. And we'll also need to hook it up to the water. We've got a pipe just there, so we'll do that. And then we will put that in there, there. I have to admit, I really enjoy this whole sort of added complication of having the temperature. I like it. And okay, here we go. Something else. It's saying it doesn't have power or water. Would it help if I brought this large pipe down to here? It might be a diminished flow. That should help. Yeah, because it's got power now, so it's just flashing water. So those extra large pipes should bring the flow under control there. Oops. That one's not happy. Have I just not taken that far enough? That isn't happy at all. Okay, so let's dismantle those pipes, and then bring that in there and see if that helps. Hopefully that'll get that going. Alright, what else do we have? We can have that, and we can have dogs, we can have tasers, body armor, and guard towers. So we need a lawyer to better do all the legal stuff. Pretty much we are set. To have people coming in now, I would say. So let's do some staff hiring. We definitely need a gardener and a janitor, and we need 2 guards. We need 2 cooks. We need 2 doctors. And we need a psychologist. Why do you not go in that office? Why did he choose this office? There, it's not an office now. That's for the lawyer. That I can't hire yet. Okay, gets an extra large office and he still refuses it. I don't understand. Okay, so now grants. Well, prison maintenance. We pretty much have that already, so let's go for it. And visitation rights. We pretty much have that done. So all we need to do is hire another janitor. Done. Okay. Let's do the investment one. And the visitors. See, that's annoying because the visitors' booths should count as visitors' tables. We'll put in visitors' tables. We'll just put in 3 tables over here because we'll need the tables for the parole. And there we go. That did it. We didn't actually even have to put them in. So strange. How do I remove an object now? Can I just dismantle? Okay. So let's look at what other grants we can have. That's laundry, kitchen, cleaning cupboard. Well, we'll do that one. I don't have any prisoners yet, but that's okay. We can only have 1 there, but that's okay. We'll add more kitchens, so that's fine. Alright, I think what we definitely need to do now is we need to get some prisoners coming in because we have staff now. So I think we're going to have this as minimum security only. So why is it filled to 0? because I have to change this to a dormitory. Why is it failing? Doesn't have a toilet. Okay. It will cease to fail. Why is it? Hold on. We want this whole thing to be the dormitory. And there we go. That worked. Phew. So that would bring us 16 minimum security prisoners in. Nice. And what we need to do, not that one, deployment, is we need to start designating. So this is minimum, this is minimum. That's minimum as well. Staff only is in all of these. This whole wing is staff only. This whole area is access only. We'll have to make that access only. And then this is staff only, staff only. This little area is staff only. This, for now, is all. Can't designate that for some reason. That's because it's wide open. Okay. So, whoops. Scroll down to nowhere. That's pretty much where we're going to be at. Are they still dismantling that? Dismantle it. For pity's sakes. Lovely. Right. So we're doing the whole new thing with... Oh, there's a new one now. Utility room. Ha! Well, what do you know? And this whole thing with the temperature. I think the temperature in our prison is not too bad. We're not going to have too many complaints there, I don't think. We haven't had any events, but I think that'll probably come in once we get our prisoners in, and that'll be in about 3 hours. I'm going to pause this now, and as usual, I've run over time. I always aim for half an hour, and I overshoot wildly because I get so engrossed in what I'm doing, and I hope that you follow on with me and you get equally engrossed, and you know, please leave comments and, you know, let me know what you'd like to see me add in, any sort of suggestions for what I could do better, or where you think I'm going horribly wrong, because I'm sure I am. But yes, thank you for sharing this time with me. I'm Tashlan, got Charlie the dog and Puddin' and Pie the pussy cats. You know, we love you loads. Peace out, peeps.